I was flabbergasted by the number of things that were missing.
Tonight, a 27 Investigates special report. You bought it, they lost it. Every year, the state of Ohio takes a look at equipment bought with your tax dollars, but has now disappeared.
27 Investigates reporter Amanda Smith takes a look at what state government offices have lost, and she's live in the studio with those details.
Computers, hard drives, iPhones, and industrial equipment. All of this and more is missing from state agencies. The partial list totals $1.2 million, and that's just over the last 3 years. State lawmakers say they know nothing about it.
I had no idea about this until you called me. Lawn tractors. How do those disappear?
This list is public record, but few people know about it. Even longtime State Senator Capri Cafaro said she had no idea.
There are some big ticket items on here as well. I mean, $20,000, a pop for some of these things.
The Ohio Department of Administrative Services keeps track of what gets lost. The department creates this missing assets list. But getting this list out of DAS takes time. I filed a formal request for the information on June 10th. It took 88 days for the state to answer me. That's more than 12 weeks.
When I finally got the missing state asset list, no one at the state wanted to talk to me about it. I contacted the Ohio Department of Corrections. The list the state gave me shows they lost 5 hard drives, a clothes washer, and heavy-duty equipment used to make prison uniforms. They wouldn't give me an interview, but they did send an email. This is what they said. They'd tracked down all but 13 items on their list. We do not believe the items are truly missing, rather that the items were most likely incorrectly coded or the proper paperwork was not completed when the item was salvaged. Because none of the state agencies would answer my questions, I went to their boss, the Ohio governor. John Kasich's office refused to grant me an interview and sent this email. Ohio state government is a $70 billion enterprise, and we are no different than any other business that size and have policies and procedures in place to track inventory and any other assets that may be missing.
And this is just in 1 year.
Representative Michelle Lepore-Hagan says that cavalier attitude needs to change.
I have reached out to the auditor and to the attorney general, and I've asked for an investigation.
She says she wants to see more transparent and more frequent reporting of the list.
It's just keeping the taxpayers out of the loop just enough that they're not aware that their taxpayer dollars are just being misplaced.
Senator Cafaro says she'd like to see more awareness of this list.
This is something that that many of us are unfamiliar with, which is shocking, particularly for someone like myself who's been in office for almost 9 years.
The State Department of Corrections say they've upgraded their record keeping in the months since I started looking into the items missing on their list. Now, some departments, including Transportation and Public Safety, keep separate missing asset lists. I asked for those documents, and I'm still waiting to hear back. You can check out the list for yourself online at WKBN.com. Reporting live, I'm Amanda Smith, 27 Investigates.